Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, then I create videos for the women who wants to connect back to their divine self-worth and wants to live life from more abundance, softer side. So if you are the one, then my channel is for you. So today I want to discuss about the topic wounded masculine and what is healthy masculine in a woman and how to recognize that your masculine internal masculine energy. When I say masculine, I'm not talking about men or external masculine. I'm talking about your inner masculine and how to recognize that your inner masculine is healed or healthy. Okay. And trust me, if it is wounded, you can still heal it. There is nothing like कि आप heal नहीं कर सकते या फिर you are broke. No, you don't have to be scared. You don't have to feel fear that, oh my god, my masculine is unhealthy, it is wounded, I'm gonna lose everything, I'm not gonna have anything in my life. It is not going to be like that. Okay. So how I realized by observing myself, by observing my actions, by observing my thought, by observing the way I'm moving in my life. Okay. By observing my thoughts, the way I talk to myself, the way I'm not able to set boundaries, the way I'm not able to protect myself, the way I'm not able to take a stand for myself, the way I'm not able to set boundaries, the way I'm not able to trust my own visions, my own ideas, and the way I criticize myself 24 and 7. Always criticizing my looks, my ideas, my everything. Okay. And not able to take actions for the ideas which are coming from inside, from my intuition, not being able to trust that I can succeed in these ideas, feeling extreme fear of judgment, feeling extremely fearful that what if I fail? People are gonna judge me. So, not being able to take action because of all these things, because my internal masculine is not that uh, healthy to help me to take action even when I don't feel fully ready. Okay, even when I'm doubting myself, my internal masculine is not able to uh, become that container for me where I can just pour my ideas and my masculine is like, I believe in your ideas and I'm gonna take action for this. Even if you don't believe in it, I trust you, and even if you fail, that's okay. Even if you fail, that's okay. Okay, it means you tried something new, you got to know something new, you learned from your mistakes. It's good, you are still succeeding, you are still progressing, you are not failing. My internal masculine was not like that. It was the opposite, the other way around. What if you fail? What if people gonna judge you? So my internal masculine is listening to my ideas and stopping me from taking the action. My internal masculine is not taking the action. My internal masculine is just keeping me in this fear loop that you should not take the action. You are gonna fail. You are not good at this. Rather than finding ways to help me take action, it was just shutting me down. Okay. Also, um, I was not able to keep the promises which I made to myself, that I'm gonna set the boundaries. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna wake up by this time. I'm gonna change this habit. I'm gonna change this behavior. I promise myself that I'm gonna eat healthy as much as I can. So if your internal masculine is wounded, you will not be able to do all these things. Your internal masculine will stop you from doing all these things. Your internal masculine will tell you you are lazy, you just cannot do it, or will make you feel lethargic or sluggish, or will make you skip your alarms, or will do all these type of things, so that you end up believing that you just cannot do it. You are not capable of doing it. You are not capable of trusting yourself. You are not capable of trusting or setting boundaries with yourself. You are not capable of moving forward. You cannot rely on yourself. You cannot trust yourself. So I have written some points about the healthy masculine and how it triggered. I have been doing this work from past few months, and I was just watching this series called Bridgerton. I hope कि आप मुझे पता है कि आप सभी लोगों ने देखा होगा, because it's quite famous. So I was looking at her in the series, and I was like, why is she that? She's so amazing and she's brilliant and she's so intelligent. Why is she not able to believe in herself? Why she thinks that she's not deserving of being committed to? Why she feels that nobody will commit to her, nobody will love her, the man will not commit to her, the man will not choose her, the man will not love her, the man will not support her, that she is not deserving of love. And I was just watching, and in the end, when this thing comes that her father left her the dowry for her marriage or something like that, which she earlier thought that her father did not leave the dowry for her, and he just left her. Okay, he just abandoned her. He just forgot about her. She did not matter to him. She was extra to him. So she was thinking all these things, and her internal masculine became the same. जब तक उसको ये पता नहीं चला कि उसके फादर ने उसके लिए डाउरी छोड़ी है और उसका पार्ट छोड़ा है, और देयर इज़ मनी फॉर हर, एंड हर फादर डिड नॉट forget about her, her father did not abandon her. Till that time, she was not able to believe that she is deserving of that kind of a presence, of that kind of a love. And the moment it came out, she just told this to this main character, I don't know his name, that my father loved me. He did not forget about me. He did not just leave me. He really thought about me, and I was important to him. He loved me. Then she was able to feel that yes, now I am deserving of man committing to me, men thinking about me, okay, men loving me, men putting me first. Before that, she was not able to um, believe in it. And trust me, when this dynamic came now, when this main character asked her for this specific thing, that will you be my this mistress, I hope YouTube do not take it down. And I was like, okay, why is this that he's not committing to her? Why it is? Then I realized is that it is her unconscious belief that I am not deserving of being committed to. I am not deserving of this kind of a love. I'm not deserving of this kind of a presence. I'm not deserving of a man who can commit to me, who can give me his time, who can give me his heart, who can put me first. Okay, and who can love me. I'm not deserving of it because my father did not love me. He forgot about me. Okay, he did not put me first. He left nothing for me. So if he did not love me, he did not put me first, he left nothing for me, then I'm also not deserving of love. Then it is because I was not worthy of all these things. Definitely there was something wrong with me. That's why he did not love me. He did not leave anything for me. And I really like that she did not agree to that, and she was very clear that I do not want this. But inside her, she was not able to believe that, and she was not able to believe that she's deserving of love. So I was watching the series, and then all these things got revealed, and I was like, yes, because of this, her dynamic with her father, she's not able to believe that she's deserving of all the love, the masculine presence, masculine choosing her, the men choosing her, the men investing in her, the men putting her first, the men choosing her, okay, and men loving her, men investing, men putting her first. She was not able to believe that I am deserving of all these things. And that's why she was always conscious that no, I don't want to come in the limelight. Maybe I'm not deserving of this. These things are not for me. She was always doubting herself, her worth, always questioning her worth. And who am I? How can I marry this guy? How can I marry him? How can I have this? I'm just a maid. I'm no one. I'm nothing. I cannot have it. She was defining herself by all these things and by her wounds, her father wound. So her internal masculine also became like that, constantly telling her that you are not deserving of the love, you are not deserving of the commitment, you are not good enough, you are just a maid, you cannot have all these things are not meant for you, you should not put yourself out there, you should not put yourself first, you are not deserving of being respected or having the respect in the society, you are not deserving of the support. Her internal masculine also became like that. If you are watching it again, now watch it with this perspective and you will get to know what is happening with her and why she is behaving and believing all these things that she's believing. So, um, first, trust your ideas. If your masculine is healthy and you will be able to trust your ideas. Let's say आपको कोई भी आइडिया आ रहा है, ठीक है, you will be like, okay, I feel I should start creating, I feel I'm good in this topic. Now what? Your feminine told you you are good in this topic, and now you're masculine. Now what? Your masculine have to take the action. Your masculine have to take the camera, set up the camera, and will help you take the action so that you can sit and speak about your ideas and whatever you want to share. It's about taking out the time and the cameras and the faith, the belief that yes, you can do it. These things are the action. Idea, okay, I can do this, I am good at this topic. Now your masculine is here. Your masculine is, if it is healthy, it's telling you, yeah, I believe in you, let's do this, okay, let's do this tomorrow by this time. I will set up the camera for you, you will sit there, wear a beautiful dress that you like and speak about it, okay, and talk about it. You don't have to be perfect, you don't have to prove yourself to anyone, you don't have to feel like people are gonna judge you. Just sit and talk about it, okay, and if something goes wrong, you will learn something out of it, you will have the experience, okay, you will grow, either ways you will grow. So your masculine is this, your internal I'm talking about your internal masculine. If it is healthy, it will be like this. If it is unhealthy, okay, let me think about it. I don't think so. I don't think so you are ready yet. I think you need to do more preparation. I don't think so that you know everything about it. I don't think so that you will be able to do it. I don't think so that you are that good in this topic. I don't think so that you can really do it. I don't think so that you will be able to set up the camera the way that you want. I think you are not looking good in the camera. I don't think that I like your voice. And constantly in the head. and your inner masculine is making you doubt your own ideas, which can be actually real. You may be really good at it, but your inner masculine, if it is wounded, it is constantly telling you that how you cannot do it, how you cannot succeed in it, how you are not yet ready, how you are not yet prepared, and how things can go wrong, and how you are maybe not good enough. So now you will know the difference if your internal masculine is healthy, or maybe healing, or maybe in a wounded state. So it's not that you do not have the idea, you do not have the intelligence, you do not have the what to say, you do not have the, it's not that you are not smart. It's your internal masculine who's making you feel like that maybe you are not smart, because it is scared of something. It is trying to protect you from something. Maybe in past, when you spoke your mind, or shared your ideas, shared your goals, shared your dreams, and shared what you really want to do, or what you really like about the topic, or whatever you feel that you can be good at, or you can succeed, or you can do. Maybe the masculine figure in your life, it can be anyone, okay? Maybe the masculine figure in your life, 1 minute. Okay, okay, so maybe the masculine figure in your life did not believe in you, did not believe in your goals, did not believe in your ideas, did not believe in your talents, and did not encourage you, did not support you, did not tell you that, yeah, I think so, let's try, I will support you, okay? Let's try, let's do it, it's good, do it. And if you fail, it's okay, maybe you tried. If you fail, then you tried something new. It means you are progressing, you are succeeding. But maybe they treated you like, are you sure that you can do this? I'm not sure that if I'm gonna fund this, if I'll be able to support this. This is silly, this is stupid, you are not gonna succeed in this idea is not good enough, you cannot do this, you have to do so much, you have to prepare yourself a lot, or this idea is foolish or funny, and made fun of you when you failed in it, when you tried and failed, made fun of you, did not support you, did not see you, did not encourage you. So your internal masculine became like that. Your internal masculine started to behave like that with you. Your internal masculine became same as the external masculine. How the external masculine treated you. Your internal masculine became like that, and now it is also trying to protect you from the kind of humiliation maybe you faced when you shared your ideas, your goals, or maybe when you tried, when you took the action. Now your internal masculine is saying, oh, no, don't do this, don't try this, because last time you tried, you were humiliated, people were laughing at you, they were mocking at you, okay? They treated you like a joke, you were rejected, okay? They did not love you for it. So your internal masculine is now wanting you to be totally perfect. Do not take this action, I will not let you take this action until and unless I feel you are totally ready. And trust me, this total ready will never come until you take the action. If you have this wound, you will never feel that you are totally ready. Your mind will always try to protect you from this humiliation, because now your mind is scared. Your internal masculine, which is in a wounded state, which is your protector also, is now trying to protect you by not making you move forward, by not letting you move forward, because moving forward for your internal wounded masculine is risky, is not safe, is dangerous. It's uh, it feels that you will not be able to handle that kind of humiliation, that kind of rejection, that kind of bad behavior. So it is protecting you by not letting you succeed, by not letting you progress in your life, by not letting you take the action, or by not taking the action, by not believing in your ideas, by not believing in your goals, by not believing in you. It is still trying to protect you. It is never against you. Any part of you is never and ever against you. It is always trying to protect you, even if it is trying to protect you by not letting you grow in your life. It is still trying to protect you from something. It is trying to protect you from something which have hurt you in the past. Okay, so you have to recognize that, okay, um, my internal masculine is trying to protect me from XYZ. Okay, and what are the worst case scenarios which can happen? Maybe I will fail, people will judge me, people will laugh at me, maybe they will end up not believing in me more. Maybe I will end up making fun of myself. Maybe I will come across as not that smart, not that good enough. Okay, now all these things happened. Now what? Do I still want to be stuck, or do I really want to take this action? And now you will tell your wounded masculine that I know you are trying to protect me, but trust me, even if all these things happen, I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna stay with her. So, yeah, even first recognize your fear. First, try to recognize the fear which you are feeling in your body, that what might go wrong. Try to feel that, and maybe try to write them down in your notebook, and then tell your inner masculine, the protector which is trying to protect you from something, that you don't have to protect me anymore. It is in the past. It is not me right now. Okay, even if all these things happen, it doesn't define me. Even if I fail, the people who laughed at me, they were wrong. Okay, even if I fail now, it means I am progressing, I am succeeding. You don't have to protect me from all these things. I'm grown and I can protect myself now, and I really want to grow. I know you are trying to protect me, but I don't need your protection now. I can do this. I really want to believe in myself. I really want to take this action. And then maybe start slowly and gradually. Like today, before creating this video, trust me, my body was shutting down. I was yawning. I wanted to sleep. I just wanted to be in my head and overthink that I cannot do this. I cannot talk about this topic. What if I'm wrong? What if I say something wrong? What if you all start judging me? And then my internal masculine was like, no, maybe don't post the video, but switch it on, record the video, and let's see. If you then after feel like you were confident and you liked it, then post it. Otherwise, I don't want you to sleep or shut down. Move your body, deep 10 counts of breathing, and record the video. So my internal masculine shifted in this moment, that I will not make you shut down. There is no threat. Let's take this small action. Okay? Same helps you when you doubt yourself. Your internal masculine, if it is healed or healthy, let's say healthy, if it is healthy, it helps you and holds you and become the container for you when you doubt yourself. Like, and it is not shutting you down. Like you are asking, am I good at this? Am I looking good? Is this color good? Am I looking too much? Am I dressing up too much? Am I putting a lot of makeup? Am I too much? Your internal masculine, if it is healthy, it will go like, I see you are doubting yourself. Okay, and I understand from where it is coming. But I am here telling you that you don't have to doubt yourself, and it is okay if you shine. Okay, it it is okay if you are wearing is too much for others. What matters is your happiness. If you are happy, I'm happy. And I do not want you to talk to my internal feminine like that. If she wants to dress up, if she wants to express herself like that, let her. You don't have to shut her down. So if it is healthy, it will talk to you like this in each and every areas. Let's say you are doubting yourself that was I too much? Did I say too much? Did I speak too much? Did I laugh too much? Um, is this idea good? I don't think that I'm good enough. Your internal masculine will always stop you from criticizing you. Your internal masculine will always tell you, I see. First, it will not reject that you are doubting yourself, or you should not feel this way. It will accept. I see that you are doubting yourself. I see it from where it is coming. I acknowledge it, and I understand that why you are doubting yourself, but there is no threat. I don't want you to dim your light. I don't want you to talk to yourself like that now. I want you to really believe in yourself, because I do. I believe in you. You are not dumb. You are not this. You are not that. You don't have to dim yourself. Your healthy masculine will talk to you like that. And if you are able to talk to yourself like that, it's called self-soothing. You are talking to yourself like that. You are not always constantly going outside for the reassurance. Oh my god, I'm doubting myself so much and I'm not sometimes here and there it works, it helps that you are so much in your head, you are not able to come out of your head and you want the help of your friend. But it's like every day 5 times you are doubting yourself, and every time you are doubting yourself you always need external soothing. It means your internal masculine do not have that kind of container for yourself. Your internal masculine is wounded. Your internal masculine is not able to soothe you, to be there for you, to be the container for you. Your internal masculine is not able to hold the space for you. You always have to go outside. That you tell me, am I okay? Is this dress looking okay? Is this idea okay? You are always checking outside of you. And what it tells you, that I don't trust myself. I don't believe in myself. I don't trust my own mind. I don't trust my own intuition. You are rejecting, your internal masculine is rejecting the feminine intuition all the time. I'll not say feminine intuition, but the intuition all the time. And if you are rejecting it, you are telling your mind, I cannot trust myself. I just cannot trust myself. And then you will always go outside for the answers. And then maybe you will attract those type of people who will always love when you are dependent on them. And they will never want you to maybe trust yourself or believe in yourself, because they are enjoying the control. They feel needed. If your internal masculine is healthy, it will take action even when you are doubting yourself. Like today I was doubting myself and my body was shutting down, and I was like, can I talk about this topic? Do I need to be perfect? Do I need to be exactly like book? Then my masculine was like, Priyanka, you don't have to be like book, and you are not going to shut yourself down. Just talk and tell people what you know and what your perspective is, and just switch on the camera and sit in front of the camera, record yourself, and then if afterward also you feel like it was not good, then don't post it. That's okay. Maybe then you learned that what you really like, how you really want to express yourself, how you really want to talk or explain, you will know that where you were wrong by listening to yourself. Then, so I'm just sitting here, even if I'm doubting myself, I'm just sitting here because I do not want to shut myself down and tell myself constantly that I cannot do this, because I don't have to be perfect. I can just tell you all what is a healthy masculine as per my perspective, from my own experience. I have not read any book. I have not read any theory. I'm just talking from my personal experience and from what I realized. Your internal masculine, like I just told you, will not criticize you when you will fail. Okay? It will go like, okay, you tried something new. It was really courageous of you. You learned something new. Okay? You gained something out of it. You took action. So you learned to take the action and trust yourself. And this failure taught you something. So it's not a failure, it's a learn. It's a lesson, and you learned something. You are still growing, and you grew. So your internal masculine will praise you for taking action rather than criticizing you for failing, or making you feel like you shouldn't have done this. If your internal masculine is healthy or healing, it will always tell you that you can do this, you can have this, you can go for it, you will do this, it is possible for you, you can have it. There is nothing which is impossible for you. You can have everything. Okay, your internal masculine will not, if it is healthy, will not force you to fight for the breadcrumbs, for the attention, or for anything which is so less, and will not let you settle for anything less. Okay, if your masculine is wounded, it will tell you, oh my god, I finally have this, I should not leave this. Maybe I will not have anything else. Maybe I will not be able to have better than this. I should just have it and be happy with it. And that's all that I can have. That's all that I can receive. That's all that I am deserving of. That's all that I am worthy of. Even if that person is toxic, that situation is toxic, that work is toxic, that client is toxic, that home is toxic, that friend is toxic, your internal masculine was like, at least you have it. Be grateful for it. At least you have it. If they leave you, you will not even have this, because you are not deserving of anything better than this. If it is healthy, it will tell you, leave this. Leave this, upgrade yourself, allow yourself, and release each and every part of you which believes that you are not deserving of love, you are not deserving of everything that you want. Work on this. This is taking action. Work on it. Release it. Allow yourself to release each and every version and part of you which believes that you are not deserving of better than this. Allow yourself to understand, allow yourself to realize that why it is that you are settling for this. Why am I settling for this? Why am I settling for the breadcrumbs? You don't deserve this. Take a stand for you. See why you are allowing this kind of people in your life. Work on it and move up and move out of it. Okay, maybe you are not able to take a stand for yourself. Maybe you are not able to believe in your own ideas. Maybe you are not able to support yourself. Maybe you are not able to set boundaries for yourself, because deep down you feel that this is everything that I can have. I cannot have better than this. I cannot have more than this. This is all that I can have. This is all which is there in the universe for me. There is nothing more than this. I have to settle for this only. And you start to even fight for even having that crumb in your life. So if your masculine is wounded, it will keep you stuck and make you more competitive to just have that particular or those things which are actually crumbs. And if it is in a healed state, it will observe. It will observe, set boundaries, and help you to take action from coming out of it, and will always tell you that you are deserving of so much more. You can have everything that you want to have. Okay, same, it helps you take a stand for yourself. It helps you set boundaries. Okay, so this is your that masculine which wants to protect you, okay, which wants to makes you feel safe, yeah, which wants to protect you, your feminine heart, from overgiving, from overdoing, from being available when you do not have any energy, from over enduring the pain. That if your masculine is healthy, will always and always feel safe to set boundaries, okay, and to say no to everything that you don't want to do. Often we close our hearts thinking that maybe I will overgive, maybe I will overdo, maybe I will over XYZ. But if you have internal protector, always protecting you, protecting your heart, guarding your, not guarding, protecting your heart, you can be loving, you can be everything that you want. Okay, you can wear everything you want, you can go wherever you want, you can be like your true authentic self, and your internal masculine will always protect you, will always say no to everything which is not good for you, because now your internal masculine knows, have discernment that this is good, this is not good. Even if somebody is praising you too much, you will receive it. The masculine will allow you to receive it because you are deserving of that praise. But it doesn't mean that if they are praising, you have to do something for them. You have to go out with them. You have to be friends with them. That's where your internal masculine steps up and tells you, we received the compliment, we received it. Maybe the gift, the compliment, whatever they wanted to give you. Now, I think I don't feel comfortable going out with this person. You don't have to say yes. Protect your time, protect your peace, protect your body. You don't have to go out. If it is wounded, it's like, oh my God, I was not deserving of it. You really saw this in me. Am I looking good? Okay, I did not believe in it. Am I really looking good? Is it right? You are lying to me. No, I'm not looking that good. Oh, please. Or I'm just giving the small example. And then when they will ask you, do you want to come out, go out for the drinks? Do you want to hang out? Do you want to be friends with me? Your internal masculine, maybe in your body you feel uncomfortable, that I'm not sure, maybe scared, maybe contracted, but your wounded masculine is not, when it is not able to protect you. Oh, they complimented me, they saw something in me, they noticed me. How can I say no? What if I leave? Okay, they complimented me, they saw something in me. Okay, how can I say no? What if I lose this? After so long I received such thing, somebody saw me, noticed me. Nobody ever noticed me, because deep down you don't feel deserving of this. You also criticize yourself for this. and now you feel shame for setting boundaries, you feel guilty for setting boundaries, you feel scared of setting boundaries because you are scared of losing that specific things, whatever it is, because deep down at your core you feel you are not safe to set the boundaries, you will lose this, you will not have it. So, if it is in a wounded state, it behaves like this. It is not able to stand up for you. There is no healthy discernment. Okay, it blocks you from even receiving good things, and it is not able to protect you and keep you safe because you do not have the healthy discernment that what is good for you, what is not good for you, because you feel guilty, shameful for stepping up for yourself, for setting boundaries, for speaking up for yourself. Let's say you are in the gym, okay, and there is this. Let me share some personal experience with you. Yeah, I used to work in this gym, okay, and where I used to work, there used to come, because जिम में तो मेनली मेल ज़्यादा आते हैं. मैंने हमेशा फीमेल के कंपैरिजन इंडिया में तो मेल का क्राउड ज़्यादा होता है. ओके, सो what used to happen that because I'm a trainer, so I was told that you have to be friendly with everyone, you have to you cannot just be rude to anyone, you cannot offend any client, you cannot, all these things. Okay, so I was friendly, and maybe because of the culture or XYZ, I was friendly, I was fun loving, I used to laugh, I used to yeah, joke and all those stuff and laugh at their jokes which were not on me, because that time my internal masculine was not, did not have the healthy discernment. So I was not able to discern between the bad joke and jokes which are actually normal. So maybe unconsciously I allowed them to cross my boundaries because I was not able to discern, okay, these jokes are good, I can take these jokes are not good, these are crossing my boundaries, so I need to stop them. And trust me, I used to feel so scared that I cannot set the boundaries. What if they are angry? What if they complain to the boss? What if I have to leave the gym? What will happen? How will I earn money? So my internal masculine was not able to provide the safety for me, the safety container where I can just my internal masculine was not able to take a stand for me, not able to take action, that if I will take stand, even if they even if I have to leave the gym, I will still provide for myself. I will still, because I believe in myself so much that I will always be provided for, because I did not believe in myself also, in my skills, in my own knowledge, in my own ideas, in me. So deep down it was like, I'm not safe to take a stand for myself. How can I take a stand? Because I'm not even able to believe in myself. I'm not even able to believe in my own smartness, my own mind, my own intelligence. Who will hire me? I will not be able to crack the exam or the interview. So my internal masculine was like this, full of doubt. So if my internal masculine is doubting my intelligence, my own mind, my own smartness, my own abilities, then how will it be able to take a stand for myself? How will it protect me? How will it have the healthy discernment? Okay, so one day what happened, that they started to behave really bad, and they said something like, oh, here is a rose for you, or you look like rose, why don't you accept it? And they all were married. And that day I was like, why would you say that? I don't like the way you talk to me, please don't talk to me like that. And trust me, after that After that, they all started to behave even worse than worse. They started to behave even more badly with me because they were not able to face the rejection. They were not able to take the rejection. It was the first time my masculine actually took the stand that no, I don't want to accept this rose from you, and I don't like it. I don't like this kind of behavior. Did not say all these things, but I said something like, थोड़ा भूल भी रही हूँ, that something like, I don't, why would you say something like that? आपको ऐसा नहीं बोलना चाहिए, या I don't like it, I don't like this joke. And because they were not able to take the rejection, they started to behave even more badly with me. Okay, but it was the first time my protector was able to take a stand for me, that no, I will take a stand for you. You don't have to, I will not allow this kind of behavior. I will protect you. I will be there for you. And trust me, I felt good. I felt more strong. I felt more powerful. I felt I can protect myself. And that was the time my masculine learned healthy discernment. That you don't, the moment your body feels contracted, the moment you feel uneasiness in your body, the moment you feel weird feelings in your body, don't reject it. Listen to it and speak up for yourself. I know it is not easy when you do not have the safety inside your body, your mind do not feel safe, you are not able, even if you are feeling all these things, you reject. You're like, no, I cannot listen to these feelings. These feelings will make me feel if I will allow myself to feel all these things, then I'll be unsafe. Because the deepest core is, I don't trust myself, I don't trust my mind, I don't trust my ideas, I don't trust my own creativity, I don't trust my own intelligence, I don't trust that I can take action, I don't believe in myself, I cannot succeed in life, I do not trust myself to do anything, I cannot rely on myself first. I always need others. I always need others for everything. I always need others to tell me what is healthy, what is not, what is right, what is not right. I always need others' reassurance. I just cannot trust myself. Deeper core wound is this. And the core wound is, I am unsafe. Because your masculine is trying to protect you from something which happened in your past, okay, which was painful for you, which made you feel unsafe. It can be in any areas, which made you which made you feel unsafe to receive love, receive protection, receive the basic needs, okay, or maybe you were scared that you will lose their love, okay, you will lose their presence. It can be anything. So in the end, I just want to say that if your internal masculine is wounded, and मैंने सारे points तो आज नहीं बताए हैं, but जितने भी बताए हैं, you will never be able to attract the healthy masculine in your life. You may imagine, you may dream, you may really want, you may really feel fascinated by all these things, but you will not be able to attract that kind of masculine in your life, even if you want to, because your external masculine, your partner, is the reflection of your internal masculine. If your internal masculine is not able to take a stand for yourself, is not able to trust in your dreams, is not able to take action, is not able to set boundaries with yourself first and boundaries with others, is not able to soothe you first, is always criticizing you, doubting your mind, you will attract the similar kind of masculine outside in the world. If your internal masculine is not letting you rest, always making you feel ashamed, shameful, guilty for resting, always rejecting your feelings, your vulnerability, when you are open, you are honest, you are really feeling something, it is always rejecting it. It is always going like, you cannot feel like that's dumb, that's waste of time. You will attract all these qualities in the masculine outside of you, in your spouse, in your partner, because external masculine is the reflection of your internal masculine, because universe will always give you not what you are thinking in your mind, what you consciously think, but what you internally are, what you actually believe in, what you actually believe you are worthy of. And it can be worthy of I am deserving of being provided for my dreams, for my ideas. I am deserving of the presence of the masculine. I am deserving of the kindness of the masculine. I am deserving of receiving his presence. I am deserving of his love. I am deserving of him understanding me, holding a space for me. I'm deserving of him not forcing me. I'm deserving of him respecting my consent, respecting my boundaries. I'm deserving of being loved for my soul. So, if deep down as a woman you do not feel that you are worthy of all these things, your internal masculine is not making you believe that you are worthy of these things, then these are your thoughts, these are your beliefs, these are your core beliefs. Okay, and then you will attract the similar kind of partner in your life, because you don't believe that you are deserving of all these things, because you're first and foremost you are not able to be that kind of a masculine to yourself. You are not a safe place, you are not a safe place even for yourself. You are not protecting yourself, you are not being a container for yourself. You are not able to soothe yourself, you are not able to set boundaries for yourself, you are not able to take action for yourself. So your core beliefs are that I am not worthy of all these things, I am not worthy of being supported, I am not worthy of receiving the support, I am not worthy of receiving XYZ. Okay, so you will always attract that kind of a man outside of you, and then you will think, I don't want this is not good, and you will always blame the partner. But I would say, don't blame yourself, but ask yourself, why did I attract this person in my life? What this person is showing me? Where am I disconnected from myself? Where am I hiding from myself? Where am I rejecting myself? Where am I telling myself that I am not deserving of this? Why do I feel that I am not deserving of this? Okay, on this note, I really hope that this video was helpful for you all. And if you have any kind of questions, you can always comment down below, and I will try my best to reply each one of you. And if you need one-on-one session with me, you can either comment down below or text me on my Instagram, or mail me. I will get back to you. Love you all. Bye.